Well, hello, welcome to Gumbo's Flying Circus. It's been a while, but I'm starting to get back into it a bit more. So now, today I thought I'd just do a little video on the SA10, trying to shoot it down with a Harrier. And to show that it can be done, that it's not as scary or as difficult as you might think. Once you know what to expect and how to evade and what you need to do. So I'm taking a single Harrier against an SA10, and we're going to be looking to completely take out that sight. Now I do have some other SAMs that I've put in because this is my test mission for practicing against SAMs and things like that I've created recently. So we're just going to take off and fly out towards the SAM. So it's 90, let's go to 100 and bring that back. A bit of crosswind there. Okay, let's go to 30. There we go, let's get it up in the air. A little bit bumpy there. Okay, gears coming up. Let's get the flaps up. Let's bring the nozzle forward. Let's get the speed up and get some altitude. There we go. Let's arm the AFCS. Oh, let's take our feet off the rudders. And climb on up to about 30,000 feet, and I'll speak to you again in just a second when we're getting closer to the SAM. So okay, where we are at the moment is just approaching 25,000 feet, and we've got the big bird up there. So what I'm going to do is just fence in, choose my sidearms. I'm going to turn that down just so we can just barely hear it, as I like to be prepared before, so I don't have to worry about clicking buttons. We've got our bingo fuel there, and we're going to put the DECM on to receive. Keep the RWR there. So I'm just going to fly towards it, and we've got to get a launch. So wild weasel this thing for a minute. Then once we're at you know, a good altitude, and we keep our speed up, we've got 427 knots true. But when it launches, we don't need to go into a blind panic dive towards the sea. We've got chaff, of course. And we're just going to see where that SAM is. Look for its location. We're going to stay about 30,000-ish, 29, 30, 31,000 for now. This will do us. AFCS is on. Calm down with the throttle there. Help the engine out, take about 85%. Maybe go to 88 actually, just to try and maintain that speed. Got plenty of fuel, and what I want to elicit is a SAM launch. So we just go fly straight towards it for now. It's looking at us. We're getting into its range. By the looks of it, it's going to be on that hilltop there. Let's see if we can see a launch. And as you can see, there's a peak here that goes down to here, and another peak here. So getting a lay of the land, there's hills over this side, there's some other hills this side, but there are SAM sites all around that end, so we really want to be staying over this way. SA8, don't need to worry about that because this we're at 16,000 or below. And I'm just going to fly at this. We want the arrow, and then we want the it to start flashing, and we want to see a trail somewhere around here to find out exactly where that site is. See if it'll start firing at us. So we should be getting into its range when we hit this coastline, or a bit before, but roughly in this area. And one thing we're not going to do today is take a blind panic and start diving and losing altitude and all that kind of thing. You got 15 showing up there, so I'm not too worried about. There we go, it's seen us, it's lock tracking. Okay, there's a launch, there it is coming from here. So what we're going to do, drop 2 chaff and start a nice turn. Pick up the get us to 100%. We want to maintain speed. We're at Mach 0.7, which gives about 390 knots ground speed. We can descend a little bit. There we go. It's going to send another one. So it's saying to us, you know, I'm here, I'm deadly, don't come near me. Essentially. And that's still picking up that it's reacquired us. So a bit of chaff I just put out there, and it's gone again. So it's sending another missile our way, and that's going to be going lead pursuit. So we're going to turn, drop some chaff, and start a descent as well. And we're just going to come away from the tracking radar. Drop a bit of, just one bit of chaff. We're not going into a blind panic just yet. Get that turn going. Another bit of chaff. Do that. Then continue the turn. And then we're going to turn back the other way. All the while, another bit of chaff. Our speed is good. Bit of chaff there. Now I'm going to turn that into a climb. There we go, we're back outside the area. But you know, it's not, we're not going mental or doing anything ridiculous to get out of that launch. The missiles can manoeuvre to some degree. They are fast, but you know, there's only so much they can do before they start running out of steam. And if you get the missile to manoeuvre, it's going to run out of steam a lot quicker than if it can continue on and it's flying straight. Make sure the flaps are up. So okay, I'm going to go down to this side now, and I'm just going to notch that radar for a bit, stay outside of its launch range for a minute, and we're going to take it down to this side and come in this way and see if it doesn't see us behind this mountain here, because now we know it's here. Running in this way, it's not going to be our best idea. We could come in that way, but there's sand and other things there. But this side looks clear. So I'm just going to move down this way and then come in that way. So once I get there, I'll pick up the video. Okay, so I've just got a bit further towards the east here. I'm just going to turn in to get that big bird on my 9 o'clock. It's right over there, and we're just cruising along. Got just under 90% on the RPMs there, because we're not going to use much fuel, so we've got 9,300 left, and we've got 2 tanks obviously, 4 sidearms, a gun and a DECM pod. And I just want to get a bit further this way, so I'm going to keep that turn going just slightly. Let's see if I can adjust that a bit better. Sit back, there we go. So I can keep coming round. There's the CS. So we're getting in the range of the, I think that's the tracking radar, search radar. And we're looking to over here, and there's that peak, there's that valley in towards that SAM system. There we go, we've lost it. So it can't see us at the minute, means that we're getting to the point where we found a nice little inn to get closer safely, so we can just turn ourselves in now and start heading towards it a bit more. We said 28,500 feet here, and we haven't done any ridiculous manoeuvres or anything like that. Those missiles were launching at us from the outside of its target range. We found out where that SAM is by being up high. Of course, when you've got enemy fighters around, you need those to be destroyed first by your cap cover or your fighter sweep. So the Harriers wait outside or wait to launch when their airfield's closer to the target area for the guys to go in and clear that up, and then we can move in with impunity. So we're now picking up that CS radar again, so I'm just going to keep going and see where our luck might start running out. But it's seeing us from over here, look, it's in this area here. We've got a peak coming up, which I think is our running point there. If the SAM was down here, we'd need to be using this terrain, so we'd be lower. as we got closer. Now it's having a look at us. So I'm just going to descend, and I'm going to turn to notch that radar somewhat. Then we've got a launch. Let's drop some chaff. There you go, he's coming in. So now I'm going to turn, drop some more chaff down. I'm going to descend to see if we can knock that radar. Zoom in a bit, zoomed out a bit too much. There we go, it's off. So that's 19,000 feet. So that radar's now not looking at us, so I'm going to move in closer again. And that'll be behind that mountain there. So let's pick up the speed, keep the speed up. I'm just going to descend a bit. So we've got 18,600 feet, roughly. So I'm just going to fly towards that now. And it's behind that little bit there. So what I'm going to do is just fly towards this a bit, and then pick up the video again when we get a bit closer. Okay, so we've just ended up getting a bit closer now, and we've just picked up that radar again. So I'm going to see if I can get close without a launch coming. There's the Big Bird radar. We'll start a little descent just to get our missiles looking in that direction. See how close we can get. Now as you get closer, of course, more evasive actions are going to be needed if there's a launch. There we go. He's looking at us. I'll log one off. Okay, let's turn away and see if that hits. We don't want to launch. There we go, we've got a launch. Right, put out some chaff. And I'm descending and turning, keeping the speed up. Because if he loses his radar, look. A couple more bits of chaff there. I'll just keep that turn coming nicely. There we go. He's launched another one at us, so we're now going to dive. Okay, and we've evaded that one as well. There we go. That's one of the... we need to kill 3 for this thing to stop firing at us. So I'm just going to climb a bit, because this site is right behind there. And I'm going to trade off a bit of speed for some height. Right, there's the CS radar. And then I'm going to turn I don't want to get too close, so I'm going to pull that turn a bit harder. One bit of chaff is out. Don't lose too much height if we can help it. And I'll just pull that back. Start to turn back in now. 12,000 feet. Pick up the speed a bit. Get the nose down. Okay, there's that radar destroyed. So we've got one or two more. Right, we'll have another one in. A couple of bits of chaff just in case. Just pull the nose round, we don't want to go too far. As we are showing other SAMs there. See if that one hits. Try and locate some burning. There they are. Someone's going to come round. Move a bit closer. See if there's any more radars. And we look good. We've just got to zoom in there, see what we've got left, and come in for a gun run. We want that middle one. Looks like we're good now. Here we go. And we're just going to use our gun to finish that sight off. And we don't want to pull too many G's as the speed would disappear pretty quick. We want to just come in. Hopefully we're not too close here. There we go, that's destroyed. the power back in. We're just destroying those launchers. You know, the SA10 isn't as scary as you know, people seem to panic when there's an S10 around. You just need to find out where it is. Keep your speed up. Use your DECM pod. Throw out a little bit of chaff, just a couple of squirts, and just change your direction and your height. Let's come in for another. Let's destroy that one there. See if we can get another one. There we go. It's going 100% there just to keep the stop us from hitting the mountain. Okay, and we can come in and destroy that last one. Let's get a bit of lead from it, a bit of distance. Doesn't need to be too far. And just pull us around. And we've got a couple of G there. See that? There's 2.5, 2G. You know, pulling more and you're going to start getting wobbly depending on your weight and things like this, but you know, the Harrier's quite forgiving once you get to know her. So let's just destroy that one. There we go, that's the entire site destroyed. And all the launchers. So let's go back to nav. Let's go back to there. And exit. And there's the SA10 unit completely destroyed. So you're using your terrain as well. You're looking for an in. You're not charging in. You're not panicking. You know, and that's how a single Harrier can kill a Russian SA10 unit, or S300 if you like. Fairly simply. So now we do is run back out of the AA, depending on what's around. Get some height if there's some lesser SAMs around, so you can just fly over the top of them. If there's some enemy aircraft, you want to make sure you've got an escort, just in case the fighter sweep done their job. Give you some time and a window before other fighters arrive. The cap can take care of that, or the escort even, and you can run off and live to fight another day. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you found that informative and helpful. It can be done, as you can see, without too much stress or fuss. And I look forward to seeing you at the next video live stream. Just take care of yourselves, enjoy your DCS, and I'll see you again real soon.